lost those already. I've had these less than 24 hours and there's parts missing already. But with that said, I am going to get to painting this stuff up. Welcome back to the Workbench, where we try to make things. And what we're continuing to try to make today is Revell's 1971 Olds 442, or what we're calling the Faux 42, because it's actually a Cutlass, or we're saying it's a Cutlass, that we're trying to make look like a 442. And today's a fun day. It's parts day, so the parts have come in. We've been waiting on parts, mainly for the motor and a few other things, and the parts have come in. So I thought what we could do is take a look at them and see what's going to work, what's not going to work, make decisions on which direction we need to go. And let's actually start. Let me move the body and whatnot out of the way. Let's actually start with the motor. So the first thing we need to talk about, I guess, is we'll just kind of work our way up. We'll start with the intake. And I did order, I've got all the parts over here. What I wanted to do was do a single plane intake on the motor, because that's something you would do, I guess. And the only single plane I could find was actually for a Chevy big block, which it kind of works, but yes, I think there's a couple problems. One, I think the Oldsmobile, the Oldsmobile definitely has the alternator in the back, so that's not a problem. But what really is the problem is you can see how narrow it is. So, and I remember this about my Buick too. It had a intake on it that was 8 foot wide, and so do these Oldsmobiles apparently, because here's the one that came in the kit, and you can see how narrow this sits in between the two heads. And then if we put the one that's supposed to be in there, you can see how wide it sits, and that it kind of does. I do think this is going to sit too narrow, and it's going to kind of look funny. With that said, let me set this back in here, because I did also order up a, where is it at? An air cleaner, an Edelbrock air cleaner. Would this kind of hide that fact a little bit, that it's sitting a little narrow? I don't know. I do like how it comes with its own water neck, but I think the kit actually has a water neck also that we can use. But if we put the air cleaner on there, so there also obviously also be a carburetor on here. I don't know if that hides how narrow that's going to be. I don't know. You know what we should do is actually look at something else that I ordered, which were valve covers. So I found these Mickey Thompson style valve covers, again for a big block Chevy. And they kind of work, I think. Let's see. They're going to sit like that. You can see how narrow now the intake sits. Like there's going to be a lot of that head showing. And the problem, I've kind of already looked at this too. The problem we're going to have with these valve covers is I wanted to make this an AC car, and here's our compressor. With this valve cover, we would not be able to use the stock, the stock compressor location at least, because it hits the valve cover. So if I go back to our stock valve cover, let me grab one of them over here. They're much smaller. I mean, they're a lot smaller. And then so the compressor, the AC compressor, will fit right in place there. And we can make that work, the bracket and whatnot. I think probably kind of make it look like it works. Let me take this off and actually put in the... because I'm thinking, I hate to say this, kind of what I'm thinking is we might be, where does that go? I'm trying to see where this bracket actually fits on a stock. Whoops, if I can make it happen. Because I would think that matches up with one of the bolts on the intake. I think it's supposed to, I guess, just sit there. So that doesn't really match up too well on the intake either, to be honest with you. So if we go back, I think we're going to have to probably use the stock valve covers, but I really would like to do an get off there. I can't get the intake out. I really would like to do an aftermarket intake, because that's something you would do. You do the top end on it, you know, and this is going to sit a little further back. I need to clip that off. That's where the alternator will go. And if we do that with the stock valve cover like so, and then I put the AC compressor on, I mean, we could make that it kind of matches up with one of the what you would use for an injector port there if you went that way. I mean, that would look okay. Man, I'm really going back and forth. So I think where I'm standing right now is I'm going to do the aftermarket intake. Of course, cut that off and make it fit. Stock valve covers, and I'll just paint them chrome. That way, because I actually over here too, I was looking at this earlier, the valve covers kind of hit our alternator also. So I think I'll just do stock valve covers. I might go ahead and do the aftermarket intake. It looks a little goofy. I mean, the runners kind of, if we put them on top of each other, the runners kind of match up as far as where the ports are at. They kind of are close. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Maybe I might just go with the stock intake. Just make things easier and look right, and then do the air cleaner with a 4-barrel carb, which I have those somewhere. I have those on hand. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. And probably the easiest route, stock, aftermarket. We'll save these for another build, I think. Also, I got in our battery. So we've got a more period correct battery, which would be early 90s. I did get our upper, I think I'll probably use these for upper and lower radiator hose, or I have maybe I'll just use it for upper actually. And then it has like the fittings for it, like an AN fitting. So I have that good to go. I got our harness. So the harness is going to be used, I don't want to take it apart right now, but our harness is going to be used on the driver's side. And then I also got, if I can find them, where are they at? Oh, I don't know. I got seat belts too, and I don't know where they're at. I hope I didn't lose them already. Where? Oh, by the way, we also have cable ends for the battery. Here's the distributor. So I've got a pair of distributors. I'll just need one and a coil. What did I do? I'm a little worried about what I did with. Okay, so you're gonna have to trust me. I got lap belts also for the other 3 seats. And then a harness for the driver's side seat. I gotta find the lap belts though. I don't know where that went. I also got what every early 20s person with a hot rod needs is I got decals. So I know on my car I used to put the decals on my engine fan shroud, this part here, which is going to be black. It's not going to be engine color. It's a plastic piece that sits over the fan. I used to always put my stickers there. These are, well, some of them might be about the right size to use there. Some of them are kind of big, so we might throw something just kind of in the back window. I don't think this kit has quarter windows. Because a lot of times you would put your stickers in the windows that went here, but this kit doesn't actually have those windows. It has I guess I should show what I'm talking about. You would put them in the quarter windows, and it doesn't have quarter windows to put them in. So maybe back window. But I do have decals, which is, we used to, I used to buy parts just for the sticker. Yeah, that was kind of, so you could stick it on there. Hey, look what I got. But anyway, so I think I got to find those seat belts. That's kind of worrying me how I lost those already. I've had these less than 24 hours and there's parts missing already. But with that said, I am going to get to painting this stuff up. I'm going to wait to get to painting on the intake and valve covers. I want to hear what you guys have to say first. Let me know what you think. I know there was a company I was given, they're out of stock. There actually are Oldsmobile ones that are out of stock. There are ones you can 3D print also. I don't know. I mean, I've kind of spent enough money, to be honest with you. So I think I'm just going to do these up chrome. I think that's not a bad game plan. And then plus everything will fit, like the AC compressor and all that. I need to drill this up. Now that I have the coil, I need to drill this up for plug wires also. I'm going to do all that over the weekend. So when we come back Monday, we should see a completed motor and hopefully completed interior, because I did start painting up the steering wheel also that we're going to be using. So anyways, let me know what you think down in the comments. I always like to hear what you have to say. I've really been basically building this off of your comments. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I got to get to work. I'm excited to get to work with these parts, so I got to get back at it. So do all those things you do on YouTube. And I'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.